shaping. We have got a great workout for you today. We have got legs, shoulders, and triceps. Hopefully you've seen these videos before. If you haven't, Logan is going to run through the workout today, which is going to be great, and I will just sort of kind of lead us through the routine, maybe talk about little tips you can do for form, technique, maybe to isolate those muscles just a little bit better that we're trying to target today. Our routine today, we're going to use household items. So if you have weights, guys, if you have dumbbells and kettlebells, use those. But if you don't, we don't want that to be, I talk about this barrier to fitness. So you think I don't have weights, well, I can't do anything. Guys, you can, okay? Let me run through a quick list of things you can grab to get through this routine if these are new to you. So for today's routine, we're going to need a chair, possibly 2 chairs, all right? We're going to do a split squat. We'll talk about that in a minute, but you may want a chair behind you and then one in front. Okay. Also, we have some gallon jugs down here to the side, and for today, probably 2 would get you through, but I would have 2 to 4 gallon jugs maybe. Next to the gallon jugs, we have a lighter option. So we've got corn. We have got some canned goods. All right. So that's just like a lighter dumbbell that we're going to use. We may use those. We're going to do a backward lunge and lateral raise, so some pound movements. And sometimes, gallon jugs can get a little heavy when you're doing those lateral raises. So we have a canned good option. You may want those handy. The only other thing, guys, and this is an option, if gallon jugs aren't heavy enough, we're going to do some high pulls, upright rows today, okay? And you can use a gallon jug in each hand and do those. Or you have a bar, obviously a bar. We're going to use a broomstick, all right? So we're going to use a broomstick through gallon jugs, so it's kind of like a straight bar. So if you've got a broom, and guys, you could use a regular broom. This was one of the push brooms, and we just twisted off the broom portion, and we've got a stick. Make sure it's in good condition. It's not cracked or anything, and you can use it kind of like a barbell. And that's what we're going to do today. Okay. So today's routine is one big circuit that we're running through 2 times. Okay. And I like the way the circuit's set up because the first probably 3 exercises are really about getting the body kind of geared up, warmed up, ready for work. And then we get to the big stuff. We're doing different squats and things of that nature. Guys, there will be some substitutes too. So I talked about barriers to fitness. Listen, fitness level. Sometimes you see these things online, like, what in the world? How am I going to do that? I see these guys doing these crazy push-ups. Most people can't do these crazy things. So we're going to offer some substitutes, guys. Maybe the chair, maybe an alternate exercise that could just about any fitness level could do. Okay, so we want to make sure that everyone get a good workout. Guys, let's get started. We're going to start you off. Look, we have got a crab leg raise. All right, guys, I like these crab leg raises because they're going to engage the core. Okay, they're also to engage your hamstring. It's a leg day. You're holding your body up off the ground. You're going to feel those triceps a lot, a little bit of shoulders, and guess what? We're working shoulders and triceps today. Guys, it's a perfect fit. I love this thing. So Logan, we'll come down on the ground. If you haven't done these before, guys, okay, we're going to get ourselves off the ground. We're keeping the hips kind of high, not all the way up like a tabletop, but fairly high, and then we're going to extend the leg out. Now listen, I realize that sometimes wrist, this is an issue. Guys, if that's hard, sit down on the ground and do a one-leg leg lift, okay? You're not going to get the triceps engaged, but at least you get the core and get warmed up. We're going to do about 15 of these, and then we're going to switch sides, okay? So Logan's going to bring one leg up. We're going to keep it relatively straight, good, and we're going to drive up. We're going to come down slow. Don't have to go too crazy low. Good. So Logan, what he's thinking about right now when he's doing this, and Logan about 15, okay? He's thinking about his core, okay? So we're trying to tighten up this core while he does this. Now, if Logan could talk while he's doing this, he would tell you that he's probably feeling that right hamstring a little bit, okay? Because you're keeping your body up with that plant leg. So you're kind of warming up your hamstring, which is great for leg day. You're working the core. And just by holding the body weight up, guys, he's engaging these triceps and kind of engaging those shoulders a little bit too. So when you do this, it's kind of working several things at the same time. And that's just perfect for our warm-up for today, all right? Great job, Logan. So guys, when you're done with one side, if you need to rest for just a moment, we don't want long breaks, let's flip over to the other side. So Logan, when you're ready, we'll match reps with the other leg. Nice, nice job. Great job. Awesome. Guys, the second exercise, stay right there on the floor. We've got about 3 we're gonna do on the floor back there. So that was 1. Guys, the next one just kind of takes the legs out of it, okay? So this is really core focused, all right? They're harder than they look too, all right? So we're gonna lay back, we're gonna cross one leg over the other. So now we just did this plane of motion, straight plane of motion. Now we're incorporate an up and then a rotation. So we're hitting that core from several planes here. It's a great exercise, guys. Just don't pull your head. So we're gonna put the hands behind the head, and Logan has his right leg crossed over. I like that. Guys, what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna come straight up, and then we're gonna twist off to the side, and then down slow to the floor. So it's up, twist, and back, okay? Let's get about 15 of these, all right? Logan, that's perfect, perfect. And guys, watch Logan's elbows. He's not pulling. There's a tendency, guys, with a lot of people new to their core to try to go up as high as they can, and they pull their head, and they're straining their neck. Guys, try to keep that neck relaxed. The hands behind the head kind of supporting maybe the weight of the head, but we're not pulling the head. Let the core do that work, okay? So the abs are pulling those shoulders off the floor. The obliques kind of kick in to elevate the one side. So in this case, he's elevating the left shoulder, going towards the right knee. So those obliques are kind of contracting along with upper abs. So a neat exercise again involving the core muscles, not just in one plane of motion, but in a couple planes of motion. All right, so we're gonna switch sides here. Perfect, perfect. And our pivot point, guys, is pretty much right at the diaphragm. Okay, so we're not trying to do a full sit-up with this. We're just trying to get those abs to contract and then the obliques to kick in. All right, Logan, when you're ready, buddy. Excellent. Good. Keep counting, Logan, because I'm going to use it. So, guys, if you can see this, when Logan's doing this, we're just doing a crunch, okay? So his pivot point is right here, so he comes up and then he twists. So no need to try to pull. We're not trying to hit the elbow to the knee, okay? So I know a lot of people like to do that. With this video, guys, we're just trying to get the abs in better shape to strengthen that core. Excellent job. Guys, our next one, we're kind of staying here on the floor. We're staying with this kind of core theme, but now we're back to engaging the legs. Now, a little different angle. So remember, we kind of did the hamstrings from a seated position before. Now we're in a plank position, and the legs, instead of going in front of the body, they're going behind the body. And guys, this one really focuses on the glutes, and you're going to get those erectors in your lower back. And you will tie it, guys, it's a natural tie-in for those hamstrings, okay? That posterior chain, they call it, okay? So they're all kind of interlinked here. So we're gonna get in a low plank, okay? And guys, make sure that when you get in this position that you're not sagging. So Logan's doing a good job. We're trying to stay as straight as we can without sagging. And now we're just going to lift. Don't have to go very high. We're just going to squeeze the glutes. We're going to lift the leg, keep the leg straight, and then we'll set it down. And then we're going to alternate, guys. Great job, Logan. And we'll just alternate those. And guys, we're going to get somewhere in the area of 10 to 15 of these with each leg. So, you know, Logan, I think he's on his left, so he's probably counting with his right leg. So he's up, and then, is this already 4?
Yeah.
We're up. Okay, so this is going to be 4. Great job. And we're just going to maintain that plank position. Nice work, Logan. Good job. Also notice the support with his upper body, guys. Those arms are right at, you want to be right at perpendicular to the floor. So when, you know, that arm, you don't want to strain the shoulders. So if you're leaning back too far, you'll kind of strain that shoulder. So good support of the shoulder. Try to keep the body relatively flat. Don't sag. That's the worst thing you can do. So you can come up a little bit. Logan's actually elevated his hips slightly. It's okay. Hey, great job. Great job. So guys, we kind of got the first 3 exercises under our belt, and as I mentioned in the intro, that was kind of like getting the body heated up and ready to go. So we're trying to get those muscles, ligaments, and tendons almost like a warm rubber band. So they're more flexible, guys. So we can really get some work, and we kind of decrease our chance of, you know, doing any type of injury to those joints or connective tissues. All right. So guys, what we're going to start with now is a toughie. Okay, we're going to do a split squat. All right, and this is where you may want to have a wall either in front of you or off to the side, and then our back leg elevated in a chair. Guys, if you're new to this, or maybe your fitness level, maybe joints or fitness level don't allow you to kick that foot up. Okay, guys, just do a stationary lunge. That's fine. So again, we're trying to accommodate just about any fitness level. So we are going to show the split squat, all right? But remember, the lunge is the same thing. Your foot just on the floor, not elevated, all right? So our focus is the front leg. Logan, I'll bring this over here for you, and maybe we can use this post for balance, all right? So guys, we're gonna climb in here, back leg elevated. We're gonna focus on our front leg, all right? Good, and a couple things here, okay? So, Logan, I'm gonna have you maybe hop forward just a hair. Good, guys, so what we want with this front leg, we're gonna want this knee pretty much right over the midfoot. So when he comes down, right there, great more drive up. It's getting about parallel to the floor, guys. So hopefully you have a good view of this as we're doing this. And torso, we're gonna keep it just a little more up and down. There we go, there we go. So we're not gonna lean over quite very far. Good, Logan, that's it. That's it. So guys, Logan's focus right now, when he gets down, he's pushing that front foot to the floor, comes down slow, drives up, excellent, and we're not gonna lock that knee at the top. Logan's gonna do a good job of keeping it kind of soft at the top and down. Nice, Logan, great job. So guys, what I wanna see is around 10 to 15 of these. Just focus on your form. Try not to, I know there's a balance issue here in the back leg once you get involved. Try to make that front leg do all the work. So you're just driving up with that front leg. Nice work, Logan. Good. Also, be aware of your back knee. Logan's doing a good job. You don't want that knee to hit the floor, okay? And Logan's stopping right before the floor. He's got a great range of motion here. Nice. Great job. Hey guys, shake those out. I know they're a little sore, all right? And then we're going to switch sides here, and let's complement the other side. Look, perfect. That was really good. Torso, guys, watch his torso. He's not, a lot of people could tend to lean way over the thigh. Just, you can have slight tilt, but you don't want to be leaning all the way over, okay? And our focus is just on the legs, so we don't want anything else interfering with that. No upper body movement or anything, just down, up. Good work, Logan. And I think I mentioned, guys, if you don't have a wall or anything, you could put a chair in front of you too, and that would help kind of maintain balance. Great job. Shake those out, guys. They do burn. All right, those are really good. I like those split squats a lot. And again, it could just be a lunge, and the lunges are fantastic as well. I'm gonna move the chair out of the way. Guys, our next exercise, so we in essence work the legs independently there. So we're trying to focus on one leg at a time, okay? Now we're gonna do more of a compound movement, okay? We have multiple joints in motion with this next one. We're gonna do a squat one-arm press, okay? So we're gonna overload one side. So we're gonna use a gallon jug on one side. Guys, we're gonna get, athletic stance. So we're gonna be maybe shoulder width apart, all right? Weight here, guys, as you squat down, the arm that doesn't have the weight, it's probably good to bring it forward. And then we're going to get in our squat, settle the hips back. We're going to come up, press the weight towards the ceiling, come back down, and drive up. And our focus, guys, is just trying to keep the feet flat, pushing the feet through the floor so you really engage those thighs. And at the top, you're doing a press, which is going to get the shoulders, guys. And also kind of, you've got to stabilize yourself so those core muscles are kind of getting engaged too, right? So great exercise. Now it's toughy, guys, because we're going to get, about 10 to 15 on one side. Then you got to flip over. You got to do those squats all over again. And you get 10 to 15 on the other side. All right. So, guys, get a quick sip of water if you need it. I know I talk a lot here. And when you're ready, Logan, we'll knock these out of the park. All right.
All right.
Okay, I like it, man. We're going double jugs here. So we're gonna hold two. And guys, listen, when you hold two, guys, look, when you flip that up, you don't have to grab it tight, guys. You can just almost like have one hang off the thumb and one on the fingers.
Oh.
How's that feel? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and I mean, that's what I do, and it feels pretty comfortable, so you're not squeezing and worried about your hand grip and forearms.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we'll kind of get, and look, I might have you back up just a step or two. I know you're gonna be in this little mess right here.
Yeah.
And then what we're gonna do here, That challenged my height to the maximum. All right, so let me set this TRX rig over here. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna get our feet again about shoulder width, Logan, and just, hey, watch your sitting height here, guys. We've got some duck work here, but he's in front of that. So we'll just kind of squat down and just try to keep the upper body upright, and then we're just gonna come up and press. Perfect, Logan. And then down. Nice. Excellent job. 10 to 15 of these guys, and then we'll switch them up. Great job, great job. And Logan doesn't have a problem with balance here, guys. If you feel like you're losing balance, you can swing that arm up as you squat down, okay? Nice job. Good, good. Set those down, kind of kick those legs out a little bit. Good form, Logan. Squats look good. Great job. So the hips are coming back. Nice. Great job, Logan. Excellent work. So Logan, while you recover, I'll talk about the next one here.
All right.
So guys, after you get done with those squat presses, which are great because they kind of get the shoulders, okay, independently, we have high pulls, okay? So we're gonna do an upright row, okay? So gallon jugs would work great for this. If you need more weight than that, I didn't mention the backpack today. You could use a backpack for these also. We're gonna use a broomstick. So guys, I'm gonna take this broomstick, which is basically simulating like a barbell, okay? And I'm gonna take a few gallon jugs here, and I'm just going to take the handle in, and I'm just gonna slide them right through. All right, thanks, Logan. Guys, when you do these exercises with the broomstick and these gallon jugs, like these upright rows, it's a good idea, and I found this out after trial and error, to have the handles on the opposite side of you. So I've mentioned that in all the videos now since I've started doing that. It works well because in those gallon jugs, they turn away from you, so you have a little more clearance and hit your body is easy, all right? So I'm gonna put 3 on here for Logan, and then Logan is just gonna take an overhand grip on this bar, okay? And you don't have to be super close either, but we're gonna take an overhand grip, and then lead the elbows up, and we're just gonna pull right to chin. Guys, be careful, we have 3 jugs, so that center jug is gonna wanna come close to your chin, so just be aware of that, all right? You ready for these?
Yeah.
Don't trip on the broomstick.
All right.
So guys, we'll watch Logan here demonstrate this for us. So again, he's gonna do an overhand grip. He's kind of using his legs to get the weight up. Perfect. And now when he does this, guys, you'll notice his elbows lead the way. So his elbows are shooting up. So we're not doing a reverse curl. Great job, great job. Good, so guys, this is gonna kind of fire on those deltoids and really tie into the trapezius, okay, at the top of the shoulders and back. Nice job. Good work. And just guys, somewhere around 15. So, you know, if the weight feels a little light, you can do a little more. If it's a little heavy, a little less. But that's a good kind of target number. So our next exercise, guys, is a chair or bench dip, okay? I think we'll probably just use the bench over here. Guys, we could use the chair, okay? Move these out of your way, Logan. So I'm gonna have Logan just take a seat right here. Guys, we have bench dips, guys, really trying to target those triceps, okay? So a couple things. We're working shoulders today too. Don't get your body too far away from your chair or your bench. Okay, that's going to put a lot of extra stress on the shoulders. We don't want that in the joint. Also at the top, don't snap the joint. So when you push up, it's not trying to snap that thing. We're coming up, squeeze, and then down slow. So guys, it is, I guess you would call it locking out the joint. It's going to look like he locks out his joint, but it's a slow, controlled contraction of the tricep. Then he comes down, back up, squeeze the tricep, and back. Okay. Look, when you're ready, guys, 10 to 15, again, based on your fitness level. And guys, you can adjust your feet. If your feet are really straight out, or even if you lift one, that's going to make it a lot harder. If you keep your feet in a little bit, that makes it a lot easier, so you can kind of fine tune this movement. Okay. Look when you're ready. All right. Nice. Great job. And low is really just hitting, guys, the back of the arm. Okay, so we're really hitting those triceps. Nice job. Awesome work, Logan. So guys, that hit the triceps. Now this next one, guys, you may want canned goods, and then you guys, you don't have to use weight. Okay, I would try to do some lightweight if you can, but if that feels like it's too heavy, just use your hands. We're gonna do alternating lunges. Okay, so guys, we did the split squats, we're kind of like a stationary lunge. We did the squats. Now we're doing through a plane of motion. So we're going to do lunges, and we're gonna do a lateral raise. Okay, so basically, in essence, you're going to hold your gallon jug or your canned goods, guys. If you have canned goods, you can go palms down. If you have gallon jugs, guys, it's okay to have the palms facing forward. Okay, so thumb up, basically. All right, and all we're going to do, guys, is we're going to step back into a lunge. We're going to raise up. We're going to come down, switch the legs, and up. Okay, so we're going to get 8 to 10 with each leg. And of course, that means you're going to do 16 to 20 lateral raises. All right, so when you're ready, Logan, let's give this a shot. Hey guys, and when you raise up, guys, just come up. Your upper arm about parallel to the floor. Your hands might be a little higher, okay, but upper arm about parallel to the floor. You don't have to come all the way over. All right. So Logan, and we'll just step back. We'll raise you to the side. Excellent job. And there's one. 2. 3. Excellent. 4. 5. 6. Looking good, man. Logan, nice job. This will be 8 right here. Excellent work. Excellent job. So guys, 8 to 10, depending on how the weight feels. Gallon jugs, it's funny, they don't feel like much, but you get it out away from your body, you can feel those a little bit. All right. Guys, the next one, we're gonna lay on the floor.
All right.
That always feels good, right? At least initially. So we're gonna do a lying side tricep. Okay. So guys, we're laying on your side. We'll show this in a second when Logan gets down here. But it does a pretty good job of just using your body weight to work on the back of the arms. Okay. And guys, if you have a hard time with this, I'll show an alternative. Okay, guys, on the video where we probably just do tricep extension with a gallon jug instead of this. So if for some reason it bothers your wrist, you have some wrist issues, maybe you just started working out, maybe this is too challenging, we have an alternative for you. All right. So guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lay on your side, and I recommend laying on your dominant side. So Logan's right-handed, he's gonna lay on his right side, which means he's gonna work his left arm. Okay, so the bottom arm, the right arm, is gonna reach up across the shoulder. The bottom arm, you're gonna kind of spread your fingers out a little bit, and you're gonna place it kind of in this little nook. Okay, so when I'm laying on the floor, right in here. So perfect, right in here. So guys, it's a little below the armpit and right in here. And guys, you can vary that slightly to make it feel a little more comfortable and a little more isolated on the tricep. okay? We're gonna try to keep the hip down and we're gonna press the torso up. So his feet are gonna be relaxed out here. We're going to just press up with the hand and we're gonna bring that torso up. And it takes 1 or 2 to sort of kind of get used to this. It's gonna feel really crazy in the first rep or 2, all right? And we'll drive back up. Good. Great job. Hey guys, this is a tough one. So this we're gonna have a pretty broad range on. 8 to 15 is probably a pretty good range. Okay, so you know if your arms aren't quite as strong, you might only get 8 or so. If you're used to doing a lot of work with weights and stuff, you may get 15 or so. All right. Good. And again, kind of like our bench dips, guys, you're not, and this one's a little harder to snap the joint, but you're just coming up and then you're trying to, don't just come up and come back down. Come up, squeeze that tricep, down slow. Come up, squeeze that tricep. Good, Logan, that's it. Great job. And guys, these are a little harder than they look, and they take a little getting used to, all right? So what we want to do, guys, is we're going to flip over now. And now this side, in theory, should maybe be a little bit easier. I don't think it's going to be easy, but now you're working your dominant, your strong arm, okay? So it should maybe be a little more comfortable to get through this, all right? So now we're just going to drive up, tighten that tricep, come down slow. Good, Logan. Good, and if you look at Logan's lower body, it's just relaxed, okay? Our whole focus is from the hip up and just trying to contract the back of his arm. So that's what we're trying to really dial in on, is just coming up, squeezing that tricep, back down. Logan, good work. So guys, we have gone through that circuit one time. So we're gonna take just a short break, guys. Give me a drink of water, and then we're going to run through that one more time, all right? So we're back to the top of this one, guys. So these are kind of the core movements that kind of also involve legs and shoulders a little bit. How are you feeling, Logan?
Good. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so guys, the first one, remember, we kind of get in that crab pose, all right? So we're gonna feel the hamstring work with the support leg. We're gonna feel the triceps working, and we're gonna try to dial the core in while we do these leg lifts, all right? So around 10 to 15, Logan, when you're ready, we'll just bring one leg, perfect. And now we're just kind of thinking core as we drive up, good. Great job, Logan. Nice job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So take a breather, short breather, and then we're gonna flip sides. Okay, Logan, let's hit that other side, man. Here we go. And we want to match reps here, guys, with what you got, obviously, on the other side. Great job. And I know the second round is a little tougher, guys, because, you know, the triceps are fatigued, the legs are fatigued. Good. Awesome. Logan, watch those jugs behind you. Guys, we're going to just kind of lay back. So guys, we've got our 2 count I call them a 2 count crunch, but it's a crunch cross. Okay, so we're gonna cross one leg over the other. We've got about 15 of these to get in, so this is really just to dial in that core, especially upper abs and then those obliques. So kind of like this L on one side, then the other side. So when you're ready, Logan, hands on my neck, guys. Remember, as you get fatigued, there's a tendency to want to pull on the head. Try not to pull the neck and head. Okay? So we're up, and then we're gonna go towards the folded knee. So we're up, twist, good, Logan. Great job, Logan. Nice job. All right. Good, guys. Just a short break. Just catch your breath for a second, and let's hit the other side. Lower form looks really good. He's not pulling the head. His hands are just resting behind his head. Great job. Exhaling, guys, as he comes up, especially on that twist. Okay, so it's as you come up, nice. All right. So guys, one more while we're on the floor here. We're gonna get in that low plank position. Remember, keep the body as straight as you can. And we're gonna do alternating leg lifts. About 10, maybe up to 15 with each leg. We're gonna slowly alternate, so it's not a fast movement, not a ballistic movement. You're not trying to see how high you can lift it. You're trying just to squeeze the glute, come down. Squeeze the glute, come down. That's it. Good job. Good job. Good. So good, Logan. Just keep those legs as straight as you can as you go. Yeah, there we go. That was better. Yeah. Really good. I can feel that in the lower back, and then that was perfect. So we're getting a lot more interaction. Nice job, Logan. That's it, man. Good job. Whew. All right, so guys, those first 3 are done. Logan, we're getting there. Yeah. We're getting there. So guys, we have split squats next. All right, so a toughie here. I can't remember exactly where I had that, but how you feeling, man? Catch your breath for a second and then get these in.
Yeah.
Remember, this could be just a lunge based on your fitness level, joint issues, things of that nature. So we're gonna elevate the back leg, focus on the front leg, and we got a great pole to hold on to. Guys, you can use a post, you can use a wall, you can use another chair. Bring it back in just a hair. Great job, Billy, that was great. Torso staying nice and neutral, we're not leaning forward. Excellent. Great job, great job. And we're just focused on that foot of the lead leg, trying to push that through the floor, driving the body up. Great job. And guys, you could hold on to a weight too if you wanted to add a little extra weight. There are some sick people out there that want to actually make this harder than it already is. Good job, good job. Nice work, Luke. Nice job. Yeah, guys, these will burn. Good job, Louie. Looking good, man. Good push. All right, man. Those last 5, I can tell you're digging deep there. Yeah, these kind of have that delayed effect too. You stop, it still hurts, you know. Guys, I'm gonna get this chair out of the way while Logan catches his breath. And the next motion, if you remember, we've got the squat. So now we'll work the legs together and we're adding the overhead press with just one side. Okay, so it's kind of a neat dynamic to that exercise. Kind of talked about it earlier, but you kind of fire up that core a little bit because your stabilizers have to kick in and get in the shoulders, legs, obviously. So, guys, get a quick drink after those split squats, and then in just a moment here, when you're ready, Logan, we'll we'll start the squat one-arm press. Did you set that on like a workout mode on your watch right now?
It's just, yeah, I'm checking my heart rate.
Okay.
And both times after that one, I get way up there.
It spikes a little bit. Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
All right, all right. All right, guys. Around 10 to 15 of these, depending on the weight. All right. And guys, I know you're getting more fatigued here, so really be aware of your form. All right. So Logan's going to focus on keeping that torso up, not falling forward. All right, and his feet flat, hips back, and driving through his feet as he comes up and even does the press. Okay, so you're going to press those feet to the floor. One, good. Nice job. Good. Nice work. Awesome job. Awesome job, Logan. Whew. Yeah, that'll get you, that'll definitely get you fatigued. I mean, you're doing a squat, you're doing a press, you got the shoulders, the elbows, the hips, the knees, everything kind of engaged. So, I still think the split squats are just so crazy hard. It might be hard on those, but it's a good little connection there, a good 1-2 punch there, so to speak, with our legs. All right, guys, so, catch your breath for a second. All right, our next exercise, upright rows. So, guys, get your gallon jugs ready, get your barbell ready. We're going to get our broomstick ready, and we've got these high pulls in just a second here. Just let me know if the heartbeat thing starts to go flat.
Right.
Then have to get some shock stuff going on.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we got the high pulls. Just remember the keys to this one. Soft knees, shock absorb for the lower back. Keep it relatively close to your body, and elbows are going up high. All right, Logan, you got this, man. Here we go. Good. And around at ballpark 15 reps here. Man, you can sit down.
All right.
This is great, right? Whew. I'll get these out of your way. Oh, you know what? I guess you might need these. I'm not sure. All right, so, man, we have... Guys, we're getting close. Okay, we got the bench dips. And then we got those lunges with the lateral raises. Those are tough. Another compound movement. So, guys, our next exercise, we're going to really try to dial in on those triceps. Okay, so 2 of the 3 last movements are really tricep focused, all right? So guys, grab your chair, or if you have a bench, we're going to use a bench, and we're going to do our dips, okay? Our tricep dips. Awesome job. That was great. All right, guys. So those are time, but not nearly as exhausting as the legs and the shoulders and stuff. So, guys, we have, and it's a tough one, I know. We've got the alternating lunge and the lateral raise. Remember, if you're using light dumbbells or canned goods, I find it beneficial to have the palms facing the floor as you're doing your lateral raise, and you're raising the arms up as you go down for your lunge. With the gallon jugs, I think it's just the opposite. That way you're not fighting that handle. Okay, so we're just going to keep the hands in this neutral position, so it's a little bit easier on the wrists and the arms when you're doing that. Okay, so man, Logan, I know I'm pushing you today.
That's good.
Lunge and lateral raise, guys. So we're going for about 8 to maybe 10 with each leg. And just make sure you got plenty. You got room, Logan. Yeah. Make sure, guys, if you're at home, make sure you have plenty of room behind you, because sometimes your stride gets a little longer, and you don't want to hit a kitchen chair or the table. Nice work. All right, nice one. Good job. Guys, we are going. As you see Logan, he's not passing out. He's actually going down to the floor for our next exercise. We have the lying side tricep press. All right, so again, just try to keep hips down. I know it feels a little weird if you haven't done this before, but really good at trying to get those triceps engaged here. So, Logan, man, when you're ready, we'll drive them up, guys. Get what you can. Somewhere, hopefully, 8 reps and up. We'll see how you feel here. All right, Logan, go. Nice work, Logan. Nice, buddy, nice. Okay, in our case, guys, we're going like we did our first set. Now we're on our strong arm, so it should go a little bit better, all right? Good work, Logan. Oh, man. Isn't it a nice feeling? It's almost like vacation. When you get the last rep and it's like, whoo, man. All right. Guys, when you hit that final rep on your tricep press, that's it for today, guys. So that was our body shaping routine for today. Guys, I hope you had a good time while you got a little more fit, hopefully, and hopefully we helped you kind of get through this routine. That's the whole idea of kind of doing this in a lot of, I guess doing it like in real time is that, you can work along with us. So this is Logan and Jim. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.